When you find a real estate platform that aligns everyone in the entire company financially by making us real estate agents owners, so when the average agent wins, everyone wins, that's the secret to success. And when you surround yourself with like-minded entrepreneurial people who absolutely love what they do, they love serving people, they love God and life, and you put yourself in an environment of high energy, high producing, positive people every day, you can't help but succeed in business and life. We are changing the real estate industry and changing real estate agents' lives. Welcome to the Financial Freedom Forever podcast.
Well, hello and welcome everyone to the Financial Freedom Forever podcast. I'm super excited to be talking to one of my business partners in Milton, Ontario, Canada, Sanjay Gupta. How you doing today, Sanjay?
Hey, Andre, I'm super excited to be here with you as well, and I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
Doing very good here in Venice, sunny Venice, Florida. I'm sure it's a little warmer here than it is where you're at.
That's right. It's starting to be a little chillier nowadays, but that's what it is actually.
Yeah, I hear you. Hey, what's nice about our company is we're in all 50 states, 9 provinces of Canada, and I think 25 plus countries. Woo. So if you get sick of the cold weather, you can do what I did. I moved from New York to Georgia about 13 years ago, and then from Georgia to get warmer weather here in Florida. So I got a place for you to stay to come check the Florida weather out when you're ready.
Yeah, once I'm ready, actually, I'm expanding my business to US and other countries. Probably I'll think over it as well. Thanks so much for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, welcome to our show today. Hey, I want to just introduce you. I don't know a whole lot about you. You've been on my team for last year. We've talked a few times. I think we met in Ontario there when I went up there for an event there last year, but really haven't got to know you real well. So I was going to want to hear your story. I know you said you sold over 100 homes last year, and you're on track to do that again this year. Even a lower market, it says a little bit slower, but done over 85 deals already. I know you said you were in business for 10 years. You've only been here at EXP for about a year and a half, but I'm really excited to hear your background. Tell us a little bit more of your story, because I know some of our listeners are going to be able to. They're really going to be able to learn some things from you. You know, how you're selling 100 homes a year, and how you're growing your business, and want to hear about your vision. But tell us a little bit about Sanjay in Ontario.
No, I'm super excited to share my story here as well. So if someone can inspire with my story, that's amazing. So, I come from a business background already. Actually, my fathers and forefathers, they were into business. So entrepreneurship is nothing new with me. But again, actually, my father always wanted me to do some sort of different than what he is doing. Like he said, I am doing business, you just do some sort of job, actually, right? Because that was kind of becoming famous at that time. So he pushed me into engineering. So I did my bachelor's in engineering. And then I landed up in a couple of other companies before I landed up into tech sector. Then I became software engineer. From there, I became software architect, SME, and software consultant before I jumped into real estate, right? And real estate actually also I landed, I would say, fortunately, because my brothers in India, actually, I come from India. So my brothers in India, they are into real estate. So they said, you know what, you want to do business. I mean, obviously, in back of my mind, throughout so many years, I was working for other companies. I was always thinking, why can't I start my own business? And that's where I was kind of looking for so many opportunities here and there. And finance was always a problem here in Canada, right? So I was looking for service-based business, and then insurance, real estate, and all those things are there. But finally, I zeroed down on real estate and started working on it around 2013, end of 2013, and started my journey there. I kind of did my first transaction within first month itself. So I thought it is really interesting stuff. Let me just get going. And within few years, I kind of became full-time and worked at several brokerages, was kind of enjoying the work. And finally, actually, I worked for Century 21. I worked for Home Life. And my second last company before EXP was Right at Home Realty, where I stayed very long, actually. Amazing broker of records. Support was amazing. There is no complaint. But of course, I was at that juncture in my career where I was
Uh-huh.
doing like 50 plus deals, and I was thinking like, oh my goodness, I cannot do more business than this, and I have been top producer throughout for 4 months, I think, in Right at Home Realty. And I was thinking, oh gosh, there is no competition here. What am I doing here, right? So I
Yeah,
was
right.
looking for some sort of push from somewhere which I was missing in my previous brokerage. And that's where I started interviewing several brokerages. And I was even thinking of making either team or making or getting franchisee from other brokerage or opening my own brokerage. And that's why I became a broker as well. But then EXP came into picture, and some Mona Carda, an EXP, a wonderful lady, actually, she approached me with this model. She explained, and like it opened my eyes, and I thought like, is it too good to be true? No, I don't think like I'm going for EXP, right? So I did my due diligence, and almost took 6 months actually before jumping into EXP.
Wow.
What? It's $200 per month investment, or say $140 per month investment. I think I cannot go wrong. Let me try on this one. And within 3 months, I quickly realized this is my lifetime company now. I'm not leaving this company. And the best thing about EXP is the culture of giving, culture of sharing that I couldn't find anywhere else. Almost everybody you approaches is ready for help, and you can always find superior to yourself in EXP. So you cannot be top producer. I mean, you can be icon agent for three, four, 5 times, but there are people who are doing much better than you. Probably, I doubled my production actually with EXP because EXP gave me so many tools like CRM system, then transition management system, and all the coaches that I have. Matt actually they shared all the systems, all the uh, work ethics, all the uh, best practices that they were doing with their own organization. They kind of shared with me, and I implemented them, and I can almost double down my business from 50 to 100 deals in 2021. I became top 0.5 percentage broker in entire GTA, right? And till today, actually, I remain so. Actually, I'm still a top 1 percentage broker in entire GTA. So that's an amazing achievement, and I really want to
Absolutely.
carry forward this torch with me, and I want to kind of inspire more people. Right now, actually, EXP has imbibed a lot of values in me where actually, Sanjay, you need to be a better coach, you need to be a better mentor, you need to be better at sharing stuff. So now I have created my own organization. I have like people in my organization. I'm just sharing, I'm coaching them,
Yeah,
and
you've been
I'm
doing a great job.
training
You've been sticking out.
more Sanjays now, actually.
Yeah. So let's back up just a little bit. So been in real estate almost 10 years, almost a decade. Started out Century 21. I started out Century 21 my first year as well.
Cool.
And then you went to it was Home Life.
Home life, yes.
Home Life. How long was Century 21?
Century 21, the culture didn't fit, I
Okay.
mean, with me actually. So I left Century 21 within
Pretty early.
six months actually.
Okay. And then
Then
how long at Home Life?
home life, I stayed pretty well actually. I mean, well over, I think, 5, 6 years, right?
5, 6 years.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
And then
before I kind of landed up into right at home realty where I stayed
right at
for like
home.
more than 3 years. Right at home. Yep.
All right. So, I mean, here an engineer, right? Looking for something bigger, better. Some pat with some income that's can, we can get paid pretty well in real estate if we do a good job and work hard and sell some houses. Um, Now, right at home and the other companies, are those like flat fee companies? You're paying low fees and small percentages, or
Yeah, actually, as a beginner, you always like there was not. I was unfortunate to get that mentor or maybe say broker of record, somebody who can tell me, Sanjay, it's not about saving mentality, it's about making money, right?
mm,
So I
mm,
was always coached, and other people that I met with, they were always saying, Sanjay, how much your broker is charging, and I was always focused on that much. Actually, okay, I was always bargaining with my brokerage. Okay, how much are you charging? Can you make it less, less, less? Instead of
yeah, yeah,
telling them what's your culture, what are the tools that you're providing, um, do you have coaching system in place or not? So those things I was never getting, and that kind of was a shift. At Rider Home Realty, I was just paying flat fee, but with EXP, I was getting so much that can fuel my
right.
career like by so much, and that's why I'm here. Although like I thought I'll be paying more, but You won't believe it. EXP, I'm getting more than 100% back. I became like icon agents, all the 16K back, and I'm constantly getting shares. I have like, and with the equity plan, I have almost around 60,000 USD dollars worth shares right now sitting in my account.
Wow. So you said a lot right there. At some point, you're thinking, what's the cheapest I can pay as little as possible, right? And we're trying to save as much money as we probably can as real estate agents. But I like to say, I've heard from someone, you're stepping over dollars to pick up the pennies, right?
That's right.
At some point, you had a shift, and it wasn't about how much money you can save, it's how much money you can earn,
That's
right?
right.
Now, what changed? You were doing about 50 deals a year with the other companies, right? Before you come over to EXP, and you went to 100, from 50 deals to 100 deals. You're really your first year at EXP. What do you contribute to that?
I think it's a mindset shift, actually, tremendous mindset shift. There, I was kind of complete solo agent. Here, I'm also like, I've done all these deals like as a solo agent. But you know what? When you are just number one in the entire ocean, you feel like, you know what? There is nothing better than this. But when I came to EXP, oh my goodness, I'm hearing 200, 400, 500, 600. I said, like, I'm nowhere against these big sharks. Actually, I'm into new ocean right now, right? So I need to better learn faster swimming and those sort of things. So that's why I kind of explored EXP more and more, and I kind of learned. I kind of was talking more with other coaches, other senior partners. Was taking like constant training from EXP University as well, and
Yeah.
that's kind of building my mindset to push myself more and go for more.
And for all this coaching and mentoring and the help that you're getting from people you're surrounded with, to help you double your business, how much are you paying for that?
I'm actually getting more money out of EXP. I'm paying nothing to them.
Wow.
That's what actually in the end, actually, that's what comes down to. Although like they charge me actually per transition fee. I became an icon agent within just 1 month itself, right? So I was actually getting 100% back from EXP, and also I got all the commission that I paid to them, like $16,000 back to my account in terms of stocks. And since actually I have my own organization, I'm actually getting so many good partners under me, so they are doing deals as well, so I'm getting constant revenue share aspect. And when they are capping, when they are joining, I'm getting constant shares as well. So overall, I've got more than 100% back what I have
Right.
paid to them.
So let's unpack that a little bit. So you were doing 50 deals a year, working your butt off, selling a bunch of houses, doing pretty good, right? That's the top 5% of the nation, right? Um, you moved over to EXP, still working hard, still selling a lot of houses, but the collaboration was a lot different. The coaching and mentoring and the people around you, you said you felt like a small fish in a big pond here, which is good, right? You're expanding yourself, right? If you're the number one agent, it makes, like I said, it feels good to be the number one guy over there. And probably people are looking up to you, and you might be helping those guys out a little bit, not getting paid anything for it, right? But you're not getting stretched. You're comfortable, but you're not getting, you're not getting stretched to help you go to the next level, right?
Yeah, that's right. EXP taught me to dream bigger, basically, right? So I mean, that's the ultimate motivation. I mean, I'm seeing actually people are making tons of money without less effort. So that financial freedom is another factor that was not within me. That is also like, that is a new philosophy that I've learned, and I'm working towards that, actually,
Nice.
how to be free financially, where you don't have to work, but you just want to work if you want. Otherwise, that
Right.
finance is all done there, actually, right? So that's another goal that I've been working after.
And because you're a big producer, you hit the icon agent. You don't even need to sell 50 homes, right? To hit icon agent, you don't have to sell 20 homes over your cap. So in your market, might be 23, 25 houses. So half of your production, you become an icon agent, right? And for the listeners out there that not sure what that is, um, the $16,000 that you pay in, we have a cap, right? And it goes to 100%. And when you sell 20 properties over that, you get the entire $16,000 back in EXP stock, right? So now you're an owner from the very beginning when you first sold your first house. But how does it feel to be an owner and then get absolutely everything that you paid into the company all back in a company stock? How does that feel?
That's amazing, actually. I mean, I've never seen. See, I used to get like top producer, president award, chairman award, and those. Like, I really don't know where those certificates are now.
So
I
what did you
moved a couple
get?
of times. Oh,
What did you get when you got top producer and those big awards when you hit 50 deals in your other companies?
$0 and with like a pat on the back, and that's it, actually. Okay, just go on and do more. We'll try to give you more certificates next year. That's what I was getting here, actually. Once I hit icon, it was not in within a year as well, actually. Oh, I became an icon within month. Oh, you know what? You paid $16,000 to us. Here you go. Within few months, I got my $16,000 back in terms of stocks. I felt amazing, actually. That's a monetary awards. That's much higher motivation for me to be a top producer rather than actually just getting the certificate.
And it's kind of nice when you're an owner, you can look back and you can kind of see, check out the NASDAQ on because we're a publicly traded company and see how the stocks are doing. They go up and they go down, right? But we never got stocks at any other company. I mean, Century 21 and the other franchises, a lot of them are on NASDAQ. And you help build those companies, but we never got any ownership.
That's
And
right. I mean, that's another feeling, actually. I wanted to describe, actually, as I was dreaming, to be an owner of a company. That's why I became a broker in first place, actually, right? You are either sales representative, and when you want to open a brokerage, you need to get a broker license. And
right.
now I truly feel that I'm a broker and I'm owning a brokerage within a huge brokerage where I have actually 20 people there, and that growth potential is just unlimited. Like, I was just studying so many brokerages in Canada. 90% brokerages are just less than 20 people. I said I don't want to end up being that 90% and still spending so much into operation cost overhead, right?
Right.
And EXP is an amazing model. I mean, anybody who's looking to expand and leverage other people, EXP is the only option you guys have.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with you, understand you there. So let's kind of talk a little bit about that. So you wanted to be your own broker, you want to start your own company. You were thinking, um, and maybe build to 20 some agents or so but you're going to have the overhead of all the cost, right, and the liability, right? Now, how many people in your EXP organization right now?
So it shows 23, but of course few people had left, so it's close to 20 right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
you have
that's
over so you already have over 20 people in your organization in your first year that you're getting paid income from, and you've helped these people. Not only, I'm sure you're helping them sell more houses because of the tools and systems and coaching that they get from you and from the other people in the network that's helped you, but they have ownership in the company as well, right?
Oh, that's right. That's right. I mean, it feels good to help them actually within EXP, right? Because they kind of can fuel my growth engine as well, right? So they are my partners actually. When they grow, I grow. So that's the motto of EXP as well. So I'm kind of helping them, coaching them, mentoring them. On daily basis, I'm spending more time with them so that they can grow faster. Like, I had a little slow growth, I would say. I didn't have like the right partnership, but now actually they have right partnerships and they are going faster. Actually, I think within my organization, 3 people are almost capping there within, I think, 4 or 5 months. So that's an amazing thing. Like, they are saying thank you to me every day for bringing them into just EXP and coaching them and mentoring them.
Yeah, it's a great feeling when you can help your friends and other people that you know that are good agents. They're out there working hard, but don't have a lot of collaboration, a lot of help without paying for it. We can pay tens of thousands of dollars for coaching and training, but because of we're all partners, we're happy to give all of our knowledge and training and mentoring to our team for free. And that's the whole collaboration and what a lot of people don't understand. If you're on the outside looking in, you just don't understand that, right? So
100%. 100% collaboration is the key, actually, right? So these guys, actually, the new realtors, especially, if they kind of take out that 80/20 stuff, but you know what, if they join EXP. The model is so amazing, and if they join right organization as well, that can fuel their first year and second year much faster than they join some other brokerage where they just have just one person to talk to, nobody else. Here you have like 80, 20, 100 people based on your organization to talk to and get that inspiration and build that mindset early in your career and jumpstart your career and do more deals from it. Start from your first year itself, which was not possible before. Now it's possible.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Hey, I want to send a shout out to Ruba. She said amazing. Sanjay, thanks for everything that you do. And she's enjoying our podcast. Hey, Ruba, thanks for jumping on. Share our podcast out there with your friends and give us some likes so we can get it out there. I want to shout out to Benjamin and Rachel and Tony. Thanks for jumping on. Rick and the list goes on, but thanks for being part of our show today. Ask Sanjay some questions. If you guys have any questions, put them in the chat box, and we can ask them any questions. Like even with the down market, it's a tighter market this year, right? It's really changed since last year. People say, "Oh, Sanjay, okay, you did 100 deals last year. How many do you do this year?" And you're already at 85, right? So that's a big deal. So congratulations for what you're doing and leading from the top. Because some people say, yeah, EXP is all about recruiting. No, we're out about selling houses. We're out selling tons and tons of homes, but we get to share the opportunity with our friends. We don't tell people we don't like, right? We don't call anyone or share the opportunity with people that are kind of the real estate agents. They're not hard workers, they're not ethical, they're out there, right? But if you guys get a phone call from Sanjay, it's because he thinks a lot of you and he wants to share an opportunity that's changed his life. So take his phone call, that's for sure.
It's a beautiful gift, actually. I would say, as I believe in this gift now, actually, who somebody had given to me, and it needs to multiply. Actually, I need to give this gift to everyone that I come and connect with them, whether they accept it or not, actually. But I think I have my duty, moral duty, to just inform everybody about this amazing business opportunity out there in the market, actually, right? So I tell pretty much everybody who listens, and they come, actually. Who doesn't want to listen, that's fine as well.
Right.
I want to just kind of tell you one quote that I was listening in one of the reels. Actually, your income is driven by either your dream or your fear, right? So on daily basis, like say, for example, new realtors are kind of scared of paying the fees, this and that. I just need to do that much business so that I can survive my business. And they don't have dreams, actually, right? So they are kind of 20% successful only, actually. But to make your 80% a chunk of business, you need to have bigger dreams. So guys, anybody watching this video, please have bigger dreams, actually. Find your why. As my senior partner Rick Dillon always say, find the why.
Right.
And I always find my why, actually. Why am I doing this, actually? Why am I doing this today? Why am I going to do this tomorrow? I think there is some reason that's why I'm doing it. Otherwise, doing 100 transition even doesn't matter anything if you don't know your why. So guys, dream big, have that why, and have the bigger why. Just don't have smaller why. Oh, I just want to buy that car. That why will be done pretty soon. So have very big why, which sounds unachievable, but I think you can go there. I mean, for me, actually, even 50 deals sounded so big task. I said, I cannot do 50 deals in such a market where there are big sharks there, right? But I did it slowly and steadily. I put best practices into my systems, and it kind of worked. And say 100 deals, and now even in this market, I did 85 deals with so many people in my organization, and I'm making that extra bucks as well from my revenue share as well.
Yeah, congratulations. You got a great career, and I'm excited to hear what's your vision for your business. Where do you think you're going to be, in the next 3 to 5 years?
That's a big question. One of the whys, I have many whys. One of the whys is like, I want to be free of work for 1 year, complete 1 year. And I don't want to think about my work. How can I go there? Like, can I go there within 2 years? I need to do that much work actually within 2 years, right? So that's where I am actually. So that's my big why right now. I just want to take 1 year vacation full without doing anything, and still making the same money that 100 transaction can give me.
Right.
That's where I want to go. That's why I want to work more on that revenue share aspect, which only EXP can give.
Yeah, that's true financial freedom, right? Hence the
Yep.
Financial Freedom Forever Facebook group that we have on the podcast that we have is because people like yourself, we dream big, we work hard, but it's all about the platform that you're able to put your your business and your life on top of that helps you catapult you to the next level. I mean, you said it earlier, that you weren't dreaming big enough. And by coming here and being surrounded by other people, that's what I believe, that when you surround yourself with other people doing 5, 10, 20 times more than me and you put together, they all pull us up. They all pull us up, right?
That's right.
I never thought of, being able to earn, five, even I know a lot of my friends at 6 figures per month in your income, you didn't think that was possible, but it absolutely is.
It is
And
possible.
when you have friends and business partners that are pulling you up and stretching you, making you think bigger, that's then you have that new mindset and you can get to that next level. So I'm glad that you brought that up.
100% actually. I'm seeing myself now a leader actually, and being a leader, I have a obligation to pass on that leadership to others, so that I'm actually preparing other people in my organization, like how you can be a leader as well actually, right? Because that's kind of pyramid, right? Like people under you that pushes you up actually, so you can be bigger leader, but you have to make other leaders within your organization as well, and that's what I'm doing, that's what you are doing as well, and that's the
Right.
culture of EXP. So amazing.
Yeah, what a lot of people don't know, I mean, someone like yourself, before EXP doing 50 deals a year, the, you know, their mindset normally is, hey, they're doing real well. Why would they join? And they're at a 100% type company, not paying much in fees, and they don't think there's anything better than 90-10 or 95-5 split, et cetera. They forget about the 6%, 7-8% franchise fee. They always forget about that. It's nice that we don't have any franchise fees or desk fees, right? But they can't imagine themselves working with another team member, another person, because they already have a good business, right? But what a lot of people don't understand is someone, if you're out there in Milton or anywhere in Ontario, we have, Sanjay's phone number there. Contact him, find out how you can, if you're doing 20 deals a year, you want to get to 50, he's been there. How can he help you do that? You're doing 50 deals, you want to get to 100, he's been there. He can help you do that. My partner and I were doing 300 units a year with our team. We can help you get to that next level. But what they don't understand is we partner with them, and it doesn't cost them anything at all, but they keep their branding, their name, their colors, their logos, because all the deals they're doing. It's not because of the red, white, and blue flag that they're flying. It's about them, the hard work and the amount of business that they've done over the years. People go to them, not the company. They go to them, right? And if they partner up with you or myself, they get to keep all that identity, but lay on top of the EXP Foundation. And because of the way it's all set up, we're all partners and we all work together. And that's, I think, what you meant by a lot of it sounded too good to be true, right? When you started doing your due diligence and you said, geez, it sounded a little good to be true, and it took you 6 months. You spent 6 months doing your due diligence.
That's way too much. I should have done actually much faster. I was sitting on this opportunity for 6 months.
Yeah. I normally ask people at the end, hey, if you could join EXP all over again, what would you do differently?
I'll join right away on day one itself, like Rick Dillon, who was telling me, Sanjay, you know what, you should start on this one. And I was kind of shopping for other brokerages, and I kind of interviewed 9 brokerages before I kind of finally made up mind, okay, you know what, let me join EXP. I think, yeah, I mean, one thing that I have observed actually, people who are kind of looking for better opportunity and looking to kind of increase their business, getting into kind of mentorship mindset, coaching mindset, or they feel like they can coach other people and they can become better leader. and want to kind of make some money out of revenue share, I think you need to seriously explore this EXP model opportunity. It's an amazing out there, and don't wait. Start, try to talk to any of the EXP partners right away.
Yeah, I agree. Not most people that I ask that question say they wish they would have joined sooner. They would have that much more stock. They would have that much more revenue share. They'd have the collaboration and the help of business partners helping them reach their goals. But it's hard. People just don't know until they. It's hard, from the outside looking in. But once we get plugged in, what like they say, once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, a lot of people that I'm talking to, they are really good. They are top producer. They are making 300, $400,000. They always ask me, Sanjay, I mean, why do I change my brokerage? I mean, I'm making what I need to make and those sort of things. I think I'm asking them like, I mean, how much you will make, and the limit on that one, only you are putting yourself. I mean, you're not looking beyond this one. I mean, you're kind of confining yourself into that comfort zone of that particular brokerage. I'm
Right.
not telling you to join this brokerage. I said, let's meet other EXP partners who are doing like much better within the same time that we have actually, right? And I myself have done that. Let's explore it. Let's sit together. Let's find out what's in it for you as well, right? I'm sure like, and it's not a costly opportunity for you. I mean, if you are in one brokerage, just come here, explore this. I'm sure you'll become a better leader. And if it doesn't work, it's up to you to leave again, right? But I'm sure like they will not leave once they are in EXP.
Yeah, the people that are leaders, they're producers, they're entrepreneurial minded. They see a bigger vision because at some point, yeah, we want to become financially free, right? Most entrepreneurs want to become financially free. One of your goals is to be able to not work whatsoever for a total year, and I can see that going to be in your near future for sure. But at some point, you can make enough money more than you need for yourselves, but what's the next level, right? It's starting a not for profit, being able to write $100,000 check to to your favorite
So
charity, buying your son, your grandson, or your mom a house cash. And I know people personally. My sponsor personally bought his mom a home. You know,
that's amazing.
and those are the type of things that you're able to do over and above you know thinking about yourself and your own family. In the beginning, it's all about selling as many houses as we can and make as much income as we can for our own families, and getting to whatever your goals are. But then there's always the next level. Once you become financial free, which a lot of our business partners are, it's about helping others and helping them reach their goal. That's what I get the most excitement out of this now, is when I get texts and emails from business partners saying, just hit the Icon Agent Award, just got my $16,000 back. That's never happened before. I'm so excited. And some people like Pierre Nadeau told me he's 5x his net income in the last 3 years. And he had his own independent company with 13 agents. Now he's put to his good name and all his hard work and his branding on top of the EXP platform, and expanded from 13 agents to over 40 in his organization, and has, I think, getting close to 500 in his whole organization. But he cut his hours down from 80 hours a week, Sanjay, down to about 30, 35 hours a week of working in the business.
Yeah, those are the inspiring stories just around us, right? You don't have to kind of look at Ronaldo or those kind of people just to get inspiration. I think this is the inspiration that you can talk to this live people really actually over the phone. Just pick up the phone and you can get that inspiration much faster than watching some reel actually of Ronaldo or somebody else, right? So yeah, you are right. Actually, that's the inspiration that I'm getting actually, and a lot of other EXP folks are getting as well, and they are trying to dream bigger and bigger. Their goals are becoming bigger as well, and they are kind of pushing themselves harder and faster as well.
Now, you said you had family in real estate in India. I'm assuming you are going to start reaching out to them because we're live in India. We have been for a while now, right? So are you excited about expanding into other countries?
Oh yeah, I'm excited now. Actually, their model of working is totally different in India, right? So sometimes actually with some of the places in India, it's not matching, so I cannot do anything to bring them to EXP. But certainly, actually, whoever I'm meeting, who they are, if they are in real estate industry, I'm I'm explaining them, I'm educating them. It's their call whether to join or not.
Right. Yeah. All we can do is I feel like we had the cure for cancer when it comes to real estate because I've never once been to a real estate agent's retirement party, but I've been to a few funerals because the average agent, they're on that treadmill. We're on that transactional treadmill until we can't sell anymore. Um, but with the Icon Agent Award, with the revenue share, with the stock ownership, and all the things that EXP offers, it really sets up a whole plan for retirement someday so we can step off that transactional treadmill and take a year off like you're planning to do soon and spend more time with our kids and grandkids. So I'm excited for what your future looks like. I thank you for what you're doing, leading from the top and training and mentoring your people. I see your name in my back office coming up all the time because you continue to grow. That's why when we did our training the other night, I wanted to have you come on my podcast because you can really inspire some people that just want to bring their business to the next level, but aren't really sure what to do or how to do it. So if you're one of those people, reach out to me, reach out to Sanjay, or call back one of the people that might have called you in the future or in the past that you didn't call back because Sanjay was looking to make a move. He knew there was something bigger and better out there, and he interviewed 9 other companies, and and you said it did look a little too good to be true, right?
Oh yeah,
Um,
that's right.
what would you say to somebody in our closing statements, that might not be looking to make a move? You were looking to make a move because you were ready to go to the next level
Yeah.
and weren't probably being stretched where you were because you were the top agent there. What would you say to someone that wasn't looking to make a move? They're comfortable where they're at. Why they should still take a look at EXP?
Yeah, that's a nice question. And I was at the same place. Probably I was not looking to move to another brokerage, but I was thinking like in this brokerage, probably I'm done. Actually, I'm a top producer, right? Where I cannot stretch myself here. Actually, the chair is just smaller for me. So I was looking for bigger, larger stuff. I wanted to expand my dream, bigger, right? Those sort of things. So I was looking for the right partnership where actually people are thriving without any limitation, and that's where the EXP comes into picture. So guys, actually, I know you're comfortable making 300, $500,000. You're comfortable doing 20, 25, 30, 40 transaction, and you are comfortable following the same thing over and over there. That will not change anything. You will stay where you are. I think you need to come look at this EXP opportunity, EXP model, which is changing lives of people who are at that level. You can go out of the roof actually when you come here. Actually, that it's ever expanding. Actually, people are thriving here. You can become better leader as well. You can actually, right now you're leveraging your own skills, you're leveraging just your own money, but then once you're here, you can start thinking leveraging other people as well and make more money out of that opportunity as well. So certainly have a serious look.
Yeah, just take a look, do the math. That's what I normally say. I mean, at some point in every real estate agent's life, if you worked hard enough and long enough, your focus will start looking away from the active income and want to look towards passive income. And once that happens, once you get a little tired of being on that transactional treadmill and you're thinking, hey, the next 5 or 10, 15 years, I need to slow down. I can't keep running at this pace doing 100 transactions a year. And your entrepreneurial mindset changes a little bit from away from active income to passive income. That's when the fun begins. And I've never seen a model that even comes close to what they've been able to provide for us. So I agree with you 100%, Sanjay. I thank you for jumping on our Zoom or my podcast today. My very last question I always ask people: if you're a reader what's the favorite book that you like to recommend? Or if you're a movie watcher, what's your favorite all-time movie?
I cannot recommend any one book because every book teaches you something. So I pretty much have an app actually that I kind of, because you just don't want to excel in making money or just have the leadership skills. Like there are so many baskets that you need to fill, like money basket,
Yeah.
spiritual aspect, this and that. So guys, every book which inspires you, just keep reading those books. Actually, you know what, every book tries to teach you something, tries to give you something as well. And I wouldn't recommend any book. I mean every book is good in its sense, actually, right? Books never teaches you anything wrong, actually. So just keep on reading inspirational books, actually.
Awesome.
Keep dreaming big. That's the message.
Thank you, Sanjay. It's nice. I'm happy to be in business with you. Thanks for jumping on my
Same here.
podcast today, and we'll see you I'm sure at one of the next live events.
Oh, sure. I'm pretty excited to meet you as well in the next event, whenever it is. Thank you so much for hosting me here.
Very good. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Listen to what our business partners are saying about our FFF group.
I love FFF, Financial Freedom Forever, is helping you to grow, all support and coaching and training me and my family. Now we have more time to spend together and make more money.
Competition is good, but collaboration is better. The one thing that I really love about this group and this community is that an abundance mindset, always looking to add value. It's really clear that this organization is pouring in as we have the best agents, not only in the US, but all over the globe.
I believe if you surround yourself with like-minded people that are doing 10, 15, 20 times more than me and you put together, we all bring each other up and bring our businesses to the next level and our lives. To learn more about how to partner with us, go to partnerwithandre.com or click the link below and let's have a conversation.